afternoon, everyone. Our dignitaries from China, the Council General and the Iranian Council General who is with us, and all the important and all the eminent persons joining on this special occasion here. I would take this opportunity to introduce first, I would like to congratulate the People's Republic of China on celebrating their 75th National Day, and also to introduce what Punjab Institute of Language, Arts and Culture and our subsidiary Punjab Jiangsu Chinese Cultural Center is doing here in Punjab. We take a pride in being a partner with Pakistan-China Joint Chamber of Commerce and Industry in celebrating this great day. Last year we also partnered with them, and this time it's not only Pilak but also Lahore Arts Council, which is also known as Alhamra, is also being a part of these celebrations. Punjab Institute of Language, Arts and Culture is primarily an institute that has been established for the promotion of Punjab's languages, its arts and its culture. So we publish books, we have our magazines and our research journals. We celebrate different cultural occasions and have seminars and conferences. And we have an FM radio network as well, which transmits the transmission in Punjabi and regional languages in Lahore, Multan and Rawalpindi. Since it's an institution that works for the promotion of language, art and culture, so we rightly have been nominated, or the Institute of PJCC, Punjab Jiangsu Cultural Center, has been a part of Pilak because language is probably the most important vehicle of understanding a culture and appreciating it. So this is our way of appreciating the world's oldest, the most ancient, and probably the only continuous civilization, that is Chinese civilization. And there is a lot to learn from them, not just from their history, but also from the modern day China. As has rightly been pointed out by Madam Hayat, when she was, Madam Lubna Hayat, when she was pointing out the uniqueness and the individual features of Chinese society. So by teaching the Chinese language here in Punjab, and by helping the Pakistanis, especially the Punjabis, to learn this important language, we are not only appreciating the Chinese culture, but also providing opportunities to our youth to not only learn from this culture, but also see how they are performing in other fields, especially economics, and the way they have developed in such a small time span of 75 years. So, sir, congratulations on achieving this marvel, and since China has become one of the leading power in the world, and there is a lot for us to learn from you. I would also mention here that this Jiangsu Cultural Center was established because of an agreement of understanding between an agreement for the relationship between the then CM in Punjab in 1993 and the governor of Jiangsu province for the promotion of economic and scientific and educational and cultural ties between the two sister provinces. So as you know that here in Punjab, we are holding the deal of our end, and we have started promoting different aspects of Chinese culture through the teaching of language and celebrating your days and celebrating your culture here. But the other end of the deal is still pending, where we could get this opportunity of teaching Punjabi language, which is the 4th largest language in the world, and also holds key to another ancient culture and ancient civilization of the world. So I think that will be of mutual interest that we could help our brethren in China to learn this wonderful, beautiful language of ours, and also promote Punjab and showcase Punjab's culture there to our Chinese brethren. Once again, I would like to congratulate the Chinese people on their big day, and I thank Pak China Joint Chamber of Commerce and Industry for holding this wonderful event and giving us opportunity of showing our respect and appreciation to this great civilization and our best neighbor. Thank you very much.